Don't people who always give advice get on your nerves? We should drive less, save water, and use less electricity. Forget all that. That doesn't do much. Just start to live more consciously where it's the most effective, with your food. Did you know that the production of one burger uses as much water as 100 days worth of showers? Or that it emits as much greenhouse gas as a drive of nearly 200 miles? Up to 10 pounds of grain is required just to get a single pound of beef. In order to be able to produce this massive amount of grain, we cover our planet with enormous farms. Every minute, the equivalent of 35 football fields is cleared in the rainforests. The meat industry is the #1 climate killer. 51% of all greenhouse gases are caused by animal agriculture, more than all transportation worldwide. But instead of eating less meat, we keep on building more and more power plants to produce energy and burden our soil, air, and water with inconceivable amounts of liquid manure. It would be so easy to stop climate change. Did you know that 90% of the soybeans grown worldwide, 50% of the grain, and 40% of the fish caught are fed to livestock? At the same time, about 1 billion people go hungry, and on average, 20,000 children die of hunger every day. 15 have died since you clicked on this video, although the animal feed is usually imported from famine-stricken countries. The corn and the soybeans that are needed to produce one single steak would be enough to feed 2 people for a whole day. So it would actually be very easy to stop world hunger. Now let's take a closer look at the production of meat, milk, and eggs. In 98% of the cases, they don't come from beautiful green meadows as the ads would have us believe. No, these products come from intensive livestock farming, the aim of which is to produce and sell animal products as cheaply as possible. That is why animals are kept and fattened in the smallest space possible. In order to prevent them from becoming ill or aggressive, they are given massive amounts of antibiotics and deprived of the opportunity to fulfill their natural instincts. Piglets are castrated, their tails are cut off. Cows' horns are burned off, and chicks' beaks are cut off, usually without any anesthetics, regardless of so-called animal protection laws. On their way to the slaughterhouse, they are often crammed together and forced to endure the heat or cold weather for hours. When they arrive, they are often slaughtered without any effective anesthetics. Everyone who decides to buy products of animal origin is paying for this kind of cruelty. It would be so easy to end the slaughter. But cows would produce milk anyway. No. In order to make a cow pregnant so that she gives milk, she will be artificially inseminated. The baby is torn away from her right after birth, and afterward the mother and her baby often pine after each other for many days. The calves are either used as milk cows, killed right away, or after a few weeks, processed into veal. Mother cows are slaughtered after about 4 years because they don't give enough milk. It's no better with eggs because hens have to lay their eggs in the smallest space possible, and male chicks, who can't lay eggs, are simply gassed, shredded, or thrown into the trash bin while they are still alive. Organic farming is no different. Even organically raised animals are treated like merchandise. Despite all of this, advertisements claim that we need animal products to have a balanced diet. But it also claims that energy drinks give us wings to fly and that milk comes from happy animals grazing on beautiful green pastures. Yet dozens of studies give unequivocal proof that a balanced vegan diet is the healthiest diet of all. Almost all nutrients in a balanced plant-based diet are found in higher concentrations and better absorbed by humans. Only an additional source of vitamin B12 needs to be taken into account. By the way, there is just one reason why this vitamin exists in meat. It is added synthetically in the food of livestock animals. So it would be very easy to eat healthy. But meat tastes so good, what should I eat instead? Contrary to popular belief, a vegan diet is unbelievably diverse, tasty, and affordable. Besides, nearly any animal product can now be replaced by a vegan equivalent. Let's sum up the facts. We are destroying the planet, depriving the poorest of food, and tormenting animals in order to turn them into products that make us sick. All this to satisfy one single sense: taste. Maybe the many millions of people who have turned their backs on this system and become vegans aren't so crazy after all. In earlier times, people had no other choice for satisfying their need for calories. Today, we have a variety of possibilities for living and nourishing ourselves in a healthy vegan way. We should also remember that a growing population needs a healthy, sustainable, environmentally friendly, and peaceful way of living, and live consciously. It's so easy.